If you haven't watched episodes 1, 2, or 3 of Killer Frequency, go do that before you watch this one, because you're going to be lost. You're going to be confused. You need to catch up, you know? Alright, welcome back to my channel, you guys. Hi, Liserly here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all. This is going to be the final episode of Killer Frequency. We are about to beat this game, okay? Hopefully I can save everybody, but if not, I want to make sure I save Forrest. I'm gonna try to save Peggy if it comes to that, but I'm really just banking on saving Forrest, so we'll see how this goes. Real quick, okay, if you want to just skip to the gameplay, that's fine. This is only gonna take a couple seconds though, so you should just wait. But please make sure you guys have post notifications turned on for all notifications so you do not miss when I upload. Please make sure you're liking the video if you watch at least half of it, and if you're not subscribed but you've watched more than 2 of my videos, you should probably just subscribe. You know, I'm just saying. Enough of that, let's just get back into the game, you know? Okay, so when we left off, yeah, no,
actually, give me a bit longer.
we're supposed to figure out who the next target is and where they are on, like, the map, apparently. But I was trying to figure out if no matter who you choose, the gas station gets blown up anyway, or if I'm supposed to, like, actually pick a specific person for that not to happen so we can avoid any unnecessary deaths. But I spent like 30 minutes trying different combinations and I didn't get a good one, so all right, well, the gas station is going to blow up, so let's use our context clues and say that whoever it is going to be the gas station. Right now, who would be at the gas station? I don't know. Let's try Ant and just see. I have no clues that would lead me to select him. I'm just,
how's it going?
for shits and giggles, you know?
I'm ready.
Let's just see what happens.
Are you sure? We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Let's do this.
Okay, name first. Who do you think the target is?
Well, Ant was the one doing
Aunt
community
Williams.
service.
And where will I find them?
To
The gas station.
Okay, I'm dialing. One moment.
I don't think this is gonna be it, obviously, but I just want to like.
Hello?
Aunt Williams. Listen, I know this sounds crazy, but we have reason to believe that
I swear. Yo, I swear, I didn't know.
the Whistling Man is coming for you. You need to get yourself and everyone
Okay,
else out
let
right
me
now.
look.
Who is this? Why are you
We're trying to
calling
help
up
you,
and
sir.
asking for... Who is this?
Bro,
I'm Forrest Nash. Please, listen, we have reason to believe them.
It's you, isn't it? I always knew one day you'd... And the one year I finally put it
what
behind
is he
me.
talking about?
What are you talking about? For God's sake, you have to get out. Jesus!
It sounds like something blew up.
He's using
Okay,
bombs
so that happens
now?
anyway.
Oh,
but we found the right
my
person,
God.
so
The call board,
turn this off.
One moment.
I'm tired of hearing that song.
Forrest, I'm getting so many calls. Just let me... I'm gonna take us off air for a moment.
Peggy, what's happening in there? Peggy.
I'm back. He blew up the gas station,
So Ant is
Forrest.
dead.
Okay.
I spoke to
We
the
could
fire
not save him,
department and the
no
hospital.
matter what option we chose.
The fire department is useless now, as you know. And, the hospital's only ambulance was at the gas station. Forrest, you've got to say something on the radio. You have to tell the town. I'm putting us back on air. Now.
Gallows Creek. I don't know how to tell you this, but, the gas station's been bombed.
Please, everyone, stay safe, stay inside, and... Oh, just bring us into some music, Forrest.
Which one is my favorite song? This is the one I like. Yeah. Sorry. Let's blow this up.
Careful with this next track, listeners. It's dynamite.
Forrest!
So everybody else can joke, but I can't. Okay. Nah.
There's gotta be more in the basement.
I knew
to
she
show
was
us
gonna
who
ask
Clive
me
was
to go down
targeting.
there.
And if that's the case, we can get ahead of
Okay.
him. Stop the killings before they can happen. Forrest, we need to go back down.
By we, you mean me, right?
Yep. Like I said, I need to handle all these calls. Maybe start with that creepy mannequin room you mentioned before. I still have a lot of questions about those, by the way.
Me too.
Alright, we gotta search the premises. One last time. Okay, maybe it was those doors slamming last time I was playing, because I was hearing stuff. I'm like, I don't know what I'm hearing, but okay. Okay. No one's in there. No funny business. Okay. Okay, this is still locked. Good. Nobody over here? Good. Okay. Have to secure the premises.
A key. Was this all
I
this
already
here?
picked up the key.
I must have missed it when I brought everything
I hate
upstairs.
when games don't have continuity like that. You know a game that I love that was famous for having that type of continuity? Fallout, bro. If I completed a mission before I got to that mission, they always acknowledged it, and I love that. 'Cause it's like, why are you gonna make me go all the way back through this when I already did it? Oh. Bro. Oh. I was tripping. I'm like, bro, do I need to move these around or something? Like, what?
Hey, Forrest!
Peggy, give me some warning before yelling down the intercom.
Sorry. Buzz the intercom when you find something and want to discuss it.
This fucking asshole, bro. What the hell? What? A picture. Looks like a box goes on on a shelf. Can I pick up this little tape, this cassette?
Peggy, I've found a tape and a map down here.
A map of what?
Looks like it might be to somewhere in this storage area.
Weird. Well, maybe the tape will give us more information. Give it a play.
A play down here or a play up there? Okay.
George Barrow.
Check these. Somebody could be hiding in these. We need a flashlight though. It's too dark in here.
Wait. George Barrow?
That's what it said.
I heard that he drowned after a night out drinking. Was it actually Clive? Has Clive really been the whistling man for that long?
I think it's Dawn.
He says I need to follow the maps
I
and
think it's
find
Dawn.
the tapes. I guess that's what this map is about.
Think we need to see what else is hidden down here. Be careful.
Is it a bomb?
Forrest. Keep looking. Buzz the intercom when you found something.
Girl. Is that a bomb? Or please don't be down here. I just...
Time of autopsy is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning.
Okay. Please, no. just happened? I'm hearing stuff. The killer must be down here because they are really amping up the music on me right now.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
I want to read this. I should probably read the other one too. Okay, detailed cop report, police report. At 4 a.m., a call was received from a jogger, Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. Reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. Contacted the coroner's office and the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. There, we need some light down here. Forrest don't got no flashlight.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However,
Something with a fan on it. Okay.
cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of
This is a setup. Why would they have these breadcrumb ass tapes laying down here?
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Okay, so they found a body of a drowned person, but the coroner is stating that it looks like more happened than them just drowning. I have this so loud, louder than I normally do in my ears, so these sounds are hitting a bit harder. Hitting different today. Okay. Have no choice but to immerse. On the desk with the binders. Okay.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recording? Shut it off.
What? Humpty Dumpty. A story. Let me read it. A story of love and tragedy and betrayal. Starring Maisie Cartwright as Dawn. George Barrow as Henry. So maybe Maisie. So maybe Dawn isn't Dawn's real name. That's an alias that she was using. She was with George. They dated. He got killed. Maybe those kids killed him. And the whole town just thought that he drowned. But it wasn't a drowning, it was a murder. And so she's just using the whistle man to like enact her revenge for her fallen love. So it's actually Maisie Cartwright. We've heard that name before. Where have we heard that name before? Who's Maisie?
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead.
What the?
Man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country.
Okay.
A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek, drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst.
It was never Clive. It was never Clive. It was always Maisie. Maisie, aka Dawn. She somehow framed Clive, which is what I was thinking last episode. Because I'm like, if she's the killer, the way she talked on his phone definitely was giving psycho. I'm like, if she's a killer, Then what's the connection between that and the Whistleman? She must have framed him years ago somehow. And she must have been the one that actually was on that killing spree. That's crazy. How did she pull that off? I could be wrong though. But that's what I'm coming to the conclusion of.
To make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone myself,
See?
but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you, listener, whoever the hell you are, to start putting the truth together.
What have you found, Forrest?
A lot.
It's an autopsy tape. Doesn't say for who, but I think it must be for George.
Poor George. He was so young.
Something's bugging me, Peggy.
What do you mean?
I swear I recognize the voice of the woman talking on the tape. I just can't place it.
Seriously?
It's Dawn,
met her
aka
before?
Maisie.
I don't know. I mean, I just got here recently. I don't know. Found another tape. It talks more about how George died.
What did it say?
It sounds like he was running for his life. Sprinting through trees and bushes, getting cut up all over.
What would drive someone to do that?
I'm not sure yet.
They might have been
There's
hazing
also a
him
tape
or
about
something.
a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
Did I read that wrong?
I found a tape that introduces a new detail to the story. Post-mortem injury. Apparently, his arm got caught in a car door.
A car door?
Yeah, after he died. How do you suppose they can tell?
How can they tell? I'm a radio producer, not a coroner.
Facts.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded the doctor, Dr. Sullivan, to stop recording.
Dr. Sullivan. Wait, Virginia Sullivan? She was her caller from earlier.
Yeah, she was like, sorry,
Well,
Clive.
Then
Or
our
something
caller
like
was
that.
involved in a conspiracy around this boy's death. We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I think I found Clive's last recording. I think Clive might be gone.
Gone?
I found a confession. Not for any killings, but for playing a part in covering up George's death. He left this behind in case he died. He hoped someone would find it.
Do you think the Whistling Man already got him?
Possibly. We've had a lot of callers tonight, but maybe not every victim made it to the phone, you know?
Yeah, I mean, that's plausible. That's
We don't
highly
know
likely.
how many there really are.
Exactly.
Christ, Forrest, that's dark.
Is it?
I know.
People
but
getting body
Clive
left and right
said he
tonight.
read about other murders.
Well, we
in
saved a
other
bunch of them,
towns,
so.
and that the murders were all folks who knew about the incident. And the killings were getting closer to Gallows Creek. He said he wanted to do something good for once.
The board in his office. He wasn't tracking people down to kill them. He was tracking them down to save them.
That's what he said.
Why didn't he just come out with all of this?
He said his employer threatened his family if he spoke out about any of it.
His employer? The one who orchestrated the cover-up? Oh, Clive. I'm sorry for thinking you'd killed all those people. Do you think you found everything?
Yeah.
I think so.
Get me out of here.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Can we discuss
Someone
this
wanted
upstairs,
that boy's
please?
death to seem like an accident.
Yeah,
And they hired Clive
to make it look that way. Hmm.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
Girl, beyond
We need to
ready.
Figure out our next
Let me
step.
out. Oh, thank you. They just transported me. Okay. 3 a.m.
Thank God
Okay,
you're
I guess
back,
I could.
Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
This is our job, Peggy. We gotta do it.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should
Call
call
Virginia.
Virginia back.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is
Why are you
Forrest
doing that? I gotta
Nash.
drink some water because my stomach is
We're circling
growling.
closer to the truth behind tonight's events.
Don't look at me.
To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia Sullivan. Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Solving mysteries, saving lives.
The usual.
huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd.
Is she asleep? Where's
So
she at?
we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Now we know why you would be.
I can't blame you. I'd be jumpy too.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, Virginia.
I thought I was. I thought...
Easy. We're not calling to talk about earlier. We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Yup.
Me? What would I know?
Girl, don't play dense.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that name.
You literally
What are
said
you
it on.
asking
We
about this
have
for?
you on recording
You
saying
mentioned
that.
name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
That's
Clive's
crazy.
the janitor at our station,
Yep.
and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Yep.
Forrest, please.
Now he's dead, so.
You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
He's dead.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he?
No, it's a woman.
He's the whistling man, Forrest.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. When y'all gonna learn this? We have evidence, bro.
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Wrong.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what.
He probably
but
made copies.
We found them, and we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you stay quiet?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in. And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick. For me, he used both. You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said, and that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life. I don't know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand, she needed me.
We understand.
I'm not gonna be an asshole.
Thank you, Virginia. That was brave.
God, I just want this nightmare to end.
This will help end it, Virginia.
He said, "Speak for
Stay
yourself."
safe, Virginia.
Maybe I don't need this.
So, Virginia's tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
Are you asking
We could
me?
try Sandra.
What would Sandra know?
I don't know, but we have
We
to
need to
start
call
somewhere.
Maisie.
Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
Maisie.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Stream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life, I'd say yes to just about anything you asked.
Anyways.
Do
Girl.
you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Damn it, Sandra, don't play games.
I don't know anything. Oh, look at the time.
Just-
Sure, I have to go. I'll drive home now, or just drive. I'm sorry.
I'm not saving you next time. If she finds you again, your ass is
Well,
grass. I will purposefully let you
a
die.
bit hard on her.
A bit?
That was not hard at
All
all.
right, let's just.
She could
move
just
on.
talk and tell us
Well,
the truth. Be
folks,
honest.
If anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
I got some thoughts.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
Welcome to 189.16, The Stream, with me, your host.
I would not be
Forrest
answering the phone like this
Nash.
every time. If we got a killer. I'd be like, it's
I know
Nash. What's
this
up?
is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
No.
No, I don't wanna.
Oh, come on! It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again.
Nobody in
until
this town
next
take
year.
anything seriously.
May
That's
as
so
well,
crazy.
Forrest.
Fine. What's his name?
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name.
Don't say it.
But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God, damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! God damn it, Peggy, this is your fault.
My fault?
Yeah.
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponte can't control himself.
Ah.
Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller. Caller.
Is he whimpering or holding in a laugh? I can't tell. No, this is a laugh. Okay.
Ponte.
Ponte's Pizza always delivers.
That's
Come
definitely,
rain or sleet or whistling
definitely
wind,
Peggy's fault.
We'll be there.
I'm not saving you. I'm not. The killer comes for
Forrest?
you. Your ass is grass, my
Forrest?
boy.
Are you okay?
No, Peggy, you come do this.
Forrest?
I hope the Whistling Man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
That's literally what I
Jesus,
just said.
Forrest?
Sorry.
Great minds think alike.
That was too much.
Was it?
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Is this a real caller this time? Because he's...
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponte's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving
Moving
along. I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16, The Scream.
Is it really
with
another
me,
caller?
Forrest Nash. Who, may I say, is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
The killer.
Dawn.
The killer.
Ah,
AKA
I bet
Maisie.
I know why you're calling. I'm sorry I didn't play your song. There's a lot going on. But please?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling.
She's the killer.
I need your help.
I want her to die.
Please, Dawn, if you know something, if you know who the next target is...
Oh, it's too late for that now.
I'll be the judge of that.
Oh, fine. Chuck Brody was the next target, but that ship sailed.
How did you know it was Chuck?
Is she the killer?
Well, if I tell you, I might just put more people in danger.
People are already in danger. This might help.
Forrest, I don't have time. I need your help.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
She's a liar.
So
She's
he
a
was
liar.
telling me on the radio, helping you.
You're a liar. You didn't even help us. What?
You didn't exactly help.
Making stuff up.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next.
I don't trust her.
After Chuck.
I think
And
she the
what
killer.
And I started to feel like I was being followed.
You're a liar.
I came back to my apartment building.
You're a liar.
Newfangled security system has me locked out.
No. 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 This is how she finna break into the studio, because at first when we thought it was Clyde, I was like, oh, he's already in here. He works here. He's got a key to every door. He knows the ins and outs of this place. But if it's her, Maisie don't work here, I don't think. Or at least if she does, she's on the other side, so she wouldn't have access to everything. She would just have like a cubicle, you know, maybe a key to the front door. But if all the doors are locked from the inside and she don't have a key, she's gonna try to break the security system. We are about to basically help her break into here too. But that wouldn't make sense though, because the back door is open. It's wide open. She could just walk in now. I don't trust
I need you to
her.
help me get inside.
Inside where?
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry.
No. Okay, this is not for us. We're about to help her break into someone's building so that she can kill them. Is there an option to not do this?
Code. The future is electronic, I guess.
Oh my gosh.
That code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the New Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Girl.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night. Shit.
That guy had a dog. The guy they called earlier. The one with the rink, the ice skating rink. He had a dog.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window.
Yeah, that's him.
This night can't get any...
Cause
He's coming down the street.
so
I don't think he's seen me yet.
this is the disco song, I think.
I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
You're not gonna die. You're trying to kill him. What's your neighbor's name?
What's your neighbor's name?
I don't know my neighbors, remember? Please, I need to get in.
Can you get your neighbor's attention?
That the whistling man will see me, Forrest. I can't do that.
What's the name of the security system?
I'm trying to avoid.
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you.
This doesn't make sense. How you don't know the code to your building?
I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment.
It's not her apartment. She's gonna kill that dude.
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird.
We should
about
not.
Yeah. Well, tell you what.
Give me the
we
option.
have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM.
No way.
Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help.
I mean, I have it, but...
I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
But see, give me the option to say no. Because, like, now y'all are just teasing. And I already
Okay,
know that she's the killer.
She's
So, like...
locked out of the Woodside apartments.
She's not locked out. She's trying to
and
break
somewhere,
in.
Clive probably has the papers for the Starling
It's
4000.
right here, bro.
Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Nothing except the manual.
All right. Well, I'll get Dom back on the line.
This dude
then,
about to get
Forrest.
bodied.
I'll let you take it from here.
No.
Thanks, Peggy.
This is going to be funny because we're going to help her break into the building, right? And then, like, immediately, we're going to get a call from the rink dude. And he's going to be like, bro, someone's in my building. Like...
When you're ready, shut the music off.
Yeah, I'm on it. This is so dumb. Like, y'all know.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
That's what I mean when I be like, people don't follow their intuition. Because both of y'all know something is afoot here. And neither one of y'all are going to be like, pause. Maybe we shouldn't do this. Maybe we should think about this. Because me personally, I be feeling stuff. I be like, nope.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
The code is 715914.
Thank you, Forrest.
Forrest, what did we do?
What did you do? I didn't want to do this.
I don't know, actually.
Maintenance call code, alarm test, warning. This will get all... Oh, fuck. How far back can I go? Oh my gosh, I didn't save. Oh my goodness. I have no choice.
We'll find out.
Okay, I'll bring y'all back when I get to that point. I realized what I was supposed to do. Whatever. This is so aggravating, bro. That took like 20 minutes just to get back to this spot. And we're not even at the spot yet. I'm back at the point where they call Sandra. Now I realized Peggy emphasizes not to push her too hard so we can get the information we need from her. I'm going to try to go easy on her this time and see if she gives us anything new. Again, I already know the killer is Dawn. It does not change anything regarding my gameplay, but like maybe we'll get new information.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189. We think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen...
I couldn't be a cop. I couldn't be a detective. I feel like women, we would be better detectives just because, like, we're naturally sleuthy creatures. But, like, me personally, I don't have the patience for this. I will be like Dean from Supernatural. Like, I'm going to ask you once. If you lie and punch you in the throat. Let's move on. Nobody got time for this.
Heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
I want to do spit it out so bad, but...
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes, of course.
Ma'am, please.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
No, I don't, but...
Sure, I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. and everything will be okay.
Sandra? Who was he?
He said if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
We got all the way here just for you to...
And she's gone. I don't think that could have gone any better.
Thank you for
You
acknowledging
truly did
that.
great for us.
Thank you for
Well,
acknowledging
folks,
that.
if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's
Oh my
going
gosh,
on
and I have to listen to
tonight,
Ponty again,
please
bro.
call in.
That's good timing.
I need you to help me get inside.
Okay, I'm gonna help you, alright.
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
The sound really carries at night.
No, she went to go look to see what it was called because she don't actually live there. And she doesn't know.
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
You're gonna die, alright.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the whistling man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
Don't you worry, I'm about to call you back right now.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me?
Nope.
Or was there something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000. Starling 4000 user manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
Yep.
Nothing except the manual.
All right.
She about to be
Well,
fried.
I'll get Dom back on the line then, Forrest. I'll let you take it from here.
Thanks, Peggy.
When you're ready, shut the music off.
I thought I did, but I guess not.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16 The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so
This is gonna be so
afraid.
satisfying. Okay.
What's the code to the gate?
I waited like 30 minutes to do this, so yeah.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
Is she?
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespect the sanctity of the ring. Don't ever come back
That's
here
right,
again.
Roller Rick. Get her.
I'm calling the cops!
Thank God.
get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him. That was the Whistling Man. The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window.
Good.
My man, thank you.
You're welcome.
You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever.
Oh.
That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what...
Y'all don't understand.
Just
Like,
happened.
I had to go do that whole sequence with finding the tapes, getting the code, coming up here, had to listen to Ponty, had to do the thing with Sandra. Like, it took like 25 minutes or so. Yes.
So, the Whistling Man
Shh, off my
is
desk.
a woman?
Yup.
I
Oh, I should have said I worked it out a while ago, because I did.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock?
Don't be condescending
Why do you
now,
think she
Peggy.
requested that song?
To get me outside,
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
Yes, she did.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
She did, because
Okay,
Dawn
you're live
is
in
actually
3,
Maisie. Maisie
2.
works here.
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope
Or-
you're all safely locked inside.
I think.
For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you. We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
But their real name is Maisie.
This could be a fake name.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right?
It's 911.
Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Nice.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
This is off, right? Okay, cool.
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16.
I'm so
The
happy we got
Stream.
her ass.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
Murphy.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help
What
out,
you know?
well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
What have you got?
Sounds good. What have you got?
What do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but... Man, how could it have been a woman under that mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know anything about the history of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man. What do you want from me?
So why did you call in? You're wasting our time.
Well, this was a waste of time.
Oh, hey, man, I didn't know it was going to be a Gallows Creek pop quiz. Now, if you'd have asked me
Hang
about
up.
gators...
This one.
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Yeah, hang up.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right. I'll catch
These people
y'all
are so
with the gator
unserious.
talk later.
I could not live in this town.
Night.
Y'all ain't got
folks,
no sense
that
of
was a
urgency.
bust. But perhaps
Y'all
our
better be
next
lucky
caller
Forrest,
has
aka
more
me,
they can
is out
tell
here
us.
saving lives.
Let's find out.
Because your natives would have got
This
you
is
killed.
Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed.
I guess we should start with him.
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help, please.
Take a breath.
You have to plug that
We went
hole,
out of the
girl.
reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Okay.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Didn't the ambulance get blown
Forrest,
up?
The ambulance
Yeah.
was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
Okay, leave it. You
What's
need to
your
plug his
friend's
stomach
name,
though,
Casey?
or cauterize it.
Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Okay.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here.
Who gonna have to get him
We
there?
need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Just in case I accidentally, you know. Okay, we can handle it.
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas.
Okay.
When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right?
Yeah.
If the object he was stabbed with is still in him,
Leave it.
don't take it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
Okay.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
I would have.
It
Girl,
makes
that's in
sense,
every. You don't watch movies.
God, that was a lot
Every
of
horror
info.
movie, every
But
action
I
movie,
think we
somebody
can
gets
handle
stabbed.
this.
They'd be like, leave
Glad
it
you
in.
got it so far because there's more to go.
Okay. Keep going.
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock.
Hmm.
If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right. Don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm and calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can. Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
Casey, I have bad news. We're on our own for now.
Oh, no. No, no,
No, Casey, you did the right thing. We got advice from somebody at St. Gabriel's. We're gonna talk you through this.
Oh, thank God! I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left. But he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg? It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
Please do.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here.
No, we got the
We're all
notes.
going
She
to
don't
get
need to make
Jason
no
through this.
suggestions.
Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Okay.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
We're gonna need the cleaning rags. Ooh. Here's your jacket.
Sorry about this, Casey. I think it's best we use your jacket. It's probably less likely to bleed through.
It's just a jacket. Give me a second. Here we go.
At least he's awake.
I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. Oh, I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
Now isn't the best time, Peggy. Can it wait?
Forrest, it's kind of important.
All right. Give me a second. Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Oh, I'm like, Peggy, talk.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Did she mention that they have a car? I don't know if she did.
She said there was a car there. I know she doesn't know how to drive,
Oh.
but we may not have a choice.
Yeah.
Forrest, that's a terrible idea.
Is it?
Never mind hurting Jason. She might get herself or someone else killed.
Driving really ain't that hard,
Don't
even
suppose
if you've
you
never
have
done
any
it.
ideas then?
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers.
So then,
I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
do you have a
Got it.
key?
I'll look through their files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
Go on.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note-taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away.
Okay, so
Right.
we need the key to his office and then combo to the lock.
something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the
It's
hell are
a
you
floppy
talking
disk?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do something.
about? Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, Peggy. I just have to look around.
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Okay, let me out.
Could this be it? Nice!
Come on. Don't be that way.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
Yeah.
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
What was that sound though?
Good work. Who should I... Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to give him a rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the breathing seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason, I'm sorry.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Keep him warm. Oh.
Casey, I need you to prop Jason up. We need to raise his wounds.
Both of his wounds? You want me to fold him up like an accordion? Did the nurse really tell you that? That doesn't sound right, Forrest. We really
I didn't mean to press that one. I meant to press the leg
If
option.
anything wrong now, then I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey? Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets. Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I'm using the laundry to keep him warm. So... I'll use the cleaning rags on the car. They don't look dirty. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please.
Okay. Hopefully you don't die because we picked the wrong first option.
Sorry. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Sorry. I'm scared.
Girl.
He's not doing well. Is he gonna...
Gosh, why did that pop in my face? He's gonna be fine.
Jason is going to be fine. Just make sure he knows he's going to be okay, okay?
Okay. Please. I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him. All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well.
You need to call John to go pick him up.
Call earlier? Who was it?
John.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks...
Who the hell is this calling me? What time is it?
Oh, he has
John,
not been
it's
listening to the
Forrest
radio.
Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest, if this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or... Never mind. He's lost a lot of blood, and he's passed out. We need you to help him.
The Whistling Man?
Well, today's your lucky day. Get up.
What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were
Abdomen
told,
and leg
He has
wound.
2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello,
I
Casey.
am
Are you
so
there?
nervous about standing in
How
front
are
of
we
this
doing?
window.
Dad, Jason seemed really weak.
I don't think anything crazy is gonna happen with the window. Oh, sorry.
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges, and I'm here about Jason. Please let me in. I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone. God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
Me 3.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason. Well, after all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
I heard something fall. Y'all gonna hear the same song for the rest of the night. Sure.
You're gonna love this next track.
I love this track.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so
No.
try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Okay, let's secure the premises one last time.
Not getting in there tonight.
What is that door to, though? Because Peggy's in the first one. We gotta secure the premises. Okay. Thought I heard breathing. Okay, still locked. Okay. We definitely heard a crash.
That's not opening.
Okay. All right, we're good.
9.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest, it's me, Roller Ricky. Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Are you okay? Not under attack again, are you?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little white wing halo number? Maybe something for the K-Fam Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Oh? What's that?
You see, man, me and Jason know each other.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Keep talking. What happened?
We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there. There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
Maisie.
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean. I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us anything you remember.
I just remember a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long.
Yeah, what happened?
What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw that goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life. I ran straight home. Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me.
Why?
And
Can't believe they did that to you all.
yeah, but they did. And it took a long time to get over that, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
Night, Ricky. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious being, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
Yeah, check the number. Miss Ponty, do not put him through.
Peggy?
Hello?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Why's she talking like that?
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you. Sounds like it's been a busy night.
Girl, you
huh?
have no idea.
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
We're doing okay. Sarah and I are both happy to be headed back home.
Cool.
We're happy to have you too. Wait, Sarah?
Oh, yeah, I mean Deputy Martinez. Anyway, we got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been non-stop since you left. Please tell us you're bringing help.
You bet! I'm leading a whole goddamn squad towards Gallows Creek as we speak. Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines. They had no idea what was happening.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him. Her. That's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The whistling man already called up a few times. I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this nightmare.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. Heck,
I feel like her last
headlines
location is
now.
going to be here. She's going to pull up on
Forrest
us.
Nash's
She's going to be
interview
at the
of a
radio station.
lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go.
Okay.
Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Best we don't waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it. Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller. Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey. I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
Did he make it?
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine.
Cool.
We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason, we meet.
Do you have any
last.
information, sir?
It's good to hear you, Jason.
Do you know the
How
name
are
of
you?
Bean? I mean, I already know it's Maisie, but...
You know, I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
Slow your roll,
will.
buddy.
But, before that, I needed to call you.
Give us the info. Give us the tea.
Guessing the whistling man is still out there?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yep. As far as we know, anyway.
I was worried you'd say that. God damn it.
Actually, I'm glad you called. I wanted to talk to you about what happened earlier.
Yeah, because she said you was chatting. Are you an accomplice?
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason, where was I? Yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
Let it
I'm
out.
part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time. It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
What happened that night?
I went along with the stupid prank, that's what. Whistling night. Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze.
I knew it was a hazing.
We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the whistling man crashing. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend. At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our whistling man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone.
Oh, that's why they booked it. I'm like, just looking at a dude is not going to
Almighty
make you
panic.
run.
Those
Something had to
screams.
happen.
That was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean. Oh, yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest. Her name was...
What? What happened?
Marcy.
Are we still on air?
Marcy.
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, oh, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement. Reggie picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall. You might have spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
I mean, I know it's saving, but I'm going to save also. Because this game saves whenever it wants to. So, well, we know who's in here, so... There was really no point in me trying to creep that open. That shit was loud as hell. Okay. Am I tripping or was this just open? Okay, thank you. Okay. I know she ain't here.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
She gonna try to attack us. Watch. She might knock us out.
That must be it. Boom! We've got power. The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy. Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy? I need to get back upstairs.
Can we take a weapon? Bro.
What the hell?
What? Bro, what was that sound? Oh.
Oh no. Peggy! Where'd you go? No way. This can't be happening. What the... A call. Where's Peggy, Dawn?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show.
Girl,
but
I'm one of the
not
most
over just yet.
impatient people
Got a
ever.
little time still.
You talking to the wrong person.
So let's make the most of it.
I'd rather not, if that's okay.
Oh, Forrest.
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest. The one who started it all. Oh, let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch! Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
I'm so confused. So there's two people. Because I'm like, I'm sitting here watching. I'm like, this person in front of me is not doing anything. But like also, the person on the phone is doing a whole lot. So there's two people. Okay.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years
So who's the accomplice? Is Dawn working with her? I mean, not Dawn.
Wait.
Peggy.
Where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy. And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Yeah.
Wait, then... Who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy,
Oh,
Henry
she was
Barrow.
pregnant.
Your son? You mean you... Wait, that he...
Yes, Forrest. He and I had a son.
So there were two whistling men tonight. Of course! That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
And Murphy, he was right, wasn't he? He did fight a man.
He did. I taught my boy to never run away from a fight.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off.
Marcy.
Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this. There we go.
Marie?
Oh, Marie?
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh. Well, it sure has
Where are
been
they Marcy
years
from?
since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
I don't really care about Teddy. You can kill him, honestly. I don't really care too much to save him. He's not that great of a person anyway. Yeah, we're just going.
Where are you going with all of this?
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years
Well,
ago.
why didn't you just say that from the jump and take him out? Why go on a killing spree and kill all these other innocent
Talk
people?
when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Or you could just tell the story to everybody and we could wrap this up.
Okay, Marie. I'll do it.
Good. Then let's talk about the night George was murdered.
Murdered? Listen,
She giving him the business right now.
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago.
Some of it.
That's why I want you to interview us.
Sure.
If you say so. I'm not really in a position to
I mean,
argue.
I am. My life is
I'm
not in
happy we
danger,
have your
so, you
cooperation.
know.
Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time
right, we
to
have
get
to.
back to Gallows Creek, and
Right.
if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end. Teddy, we'll start with you. Just talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
How would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Teddy, be honest with me or we're both going to die.
Honest? Forrest, I'm trapped here with a psycho. Ow. What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
I understand that kids in Gallows Creek know tonight as Whistling Night. I'm guessing that's what you mean?
Well, we didn't have a name for it then. It was just the night that Mooney went missing. But Whistling Night is what they'd call it later.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling Night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know. Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart.
I don't want to listen to the story.
He had
But we have
some
to for the plot.
Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So I
I'm
helped
trying so
him
hard not to
keep
pick up my
himself
phone,
together.
but wrap this up.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
Okay.
Looked up at the trees and saw Jason there. Bloody, like he'd just been stabbed.
Can I press
And the
stuff?
whistling man. Screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him to plan.
You're asking me something?
Did you ask Ricky if he knew or not?
I didn't see any reason to. Why?
Because Ricky phoned up earlier. He didn't know anything about it, Marie.
What?
He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But well, it doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Oh, go to hell, Teddy.
Oh, come on. God damn it.
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding and got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I could stall for time here. How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused. And
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
it was Chuck. Chuck Brody. Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Why'd he fall, Teddy?
He just...
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out. That's what you saw.
you liar.
That's probably what
Not my
actually
fault.
happened,
He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized. Ugh. You bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
If she's lying, why the cover-up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things. I'm going to be the mayor of this town, Forrest.
Not
And then
anymore.
governor.
You think anybody gonna vote for you after this? What?
Who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
He wasn't a blip, Marie.
His father covered it up from there. I searched for George's body all night, but
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
she found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Sharp Creek.
Hit him again, Marie.
Damn it. Yes. Okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business, unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
Lies.
False reports.
Absolute lies.
That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
He was
Everyone was in on it,
complicit.
Forrest.
Okay.
Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And
Fake report? I only heard the tapes.
you'd be disgusted by it.
For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Even still, she should have told
Girl,
the
you
truth.
was going after all these innocent people. Well, they're not innocent, but
I even went to the newspaper.
like she should have just went after the gallows. Everybody else was unnecessary.
We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
You've been through hell.
I'm supposed to be
Marie.
stalling her,
I'm sorry.
remember?
You've got no idea. Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George on the cliff. He should have been punished. It's coming to a stop.
Is it?
At least for now. Here, before he joined the football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec. You're at the roller rink.
Jesus Christ! Forrest,
Oh, I didn't mean to press that.
idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High.
I told you not to do that.
Wait.
He's dead too now, isn't he?
Well,
He is.
I don't really care about
Anyway,
Teddy. He can
I
die.
think that about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So,
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peggy!
Teddy!
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face.
Was Peggy
I
involved?
worried you wouldn't come. And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Your sister?
Sister. Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain, Peggy?
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn. She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died, and that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the Whistling Man.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister. I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me or come with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for you.
I just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night, but did they
I'm
care?
so hungry. I need them to wrap this up now.
Quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George. And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now.
She want to kill
But
everybody.
since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Wait. Is that why you went after that kid in the maze? Eugene Stein? Because his parents?
That's right. Eugene's parents were there that night too. But they got themselves killed in a bus accident. And since only their child was left,
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I could prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
From in here? How? Am I supposed to press something?
It hurt to be forgotten.
I never forgot you.
Well, no one's gonna forget now.
They didn't give me any options. What was I supposed to do? Oh, the card.
This is the man that kept you from doing the right thing tonight. Kill him.
Damn, how far back does this go? Oh my fucking god. You gotta be shitting me.
I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
I don't really care about Eugene. You mean Peggy? Yeah.
You mean Peggy, don't you, Marie?
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot
She
me.
didn't forget about you.
Just like the rest.
She's been buying you birthday cards every year.
God.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Happy birthday, Peg.
Happy
now
birthday,
you're great
Peg.
and
now
so-
you're great and 8. Love, M.
You need to get a therapist. That's what you need to do.
No! Henry! Get out of there!
No, get him.
Peggy!
We have 2 wounded, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Hello?
This is the police. Freeze!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
Somebody let me out.
Cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, Zara! I need you to look after Peggy. She needs help. Now. We got here.
Can somebody come get me?
Nick of time.
Hello?
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here. The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over for us.
Good. I'm hungry. And yeah.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but
long
we made
night.
it through together.
3 hours.
I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been
Forrest
Nash.
It's been a scream, bro.
And it's been a scream.
It has. It really has. Okay, who did we not save? Chuck? Thank you so much for watching this video to the end if you got here. I would assume that you've already liked the video if you got this far, but if you haven't, don't forget to do that before you leave. Subscribe if you've not subscribed, and again, please make sure you have post notifications turned on for all my posts so that you don't miss the next upload. This game was good. It was really good. It was way more interesting than I thought it was going to be, honestly. Gameplay was interesting. There were definitely a few moments that were like super creepy with like me hearing noises and stuff. This wasn't scary, but that's okay because now that we've finished Killer Frequency, you guys are only going to be getting horror games for the rest of the month. We'll probably finish Sally Face in November, pick it back up in November sometime. What a wild ride, especially this episode being, I've been recording for about 3 hours and 15 minutes, so you can imagine how tired and hungry I am. It's 3 p.m. I've not eaten at all today, so not your fault, not even anything that you guys really would care about, but it's just like there's something wrong with me. Like when I'm playing these games, it's like I can't stop until I win, until I get the ending, the dub that I want. So yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna skedaddle now. This is yeah, I didn't expect to be playing this episode this long, you know? But yeah, I gotta go. Bye.